Okay, whenever you make a stop, and you should stop fairly frequently and do this, wrap the tail ends of the colors you've used before back into a nice little ball. Don't have to tuck them in underneath. If you do, make sure that this is sticking out so you can find it. But if you just keep putting them down with the tail sticking out, you're going to have a big mess pretty soon. Okay. Now, since I did a little stop here between takes, I did a simple knot, simple wrap over like this to just make a temporary hold. Now we're going to continue on in the work, so we unwrap it, cut that to a little over an inch long. And like before, we twist on the new color. Start that twist right near the front, but as we twist, it gets pulled to the back, wrap on top of the previous tails. White tail got a little mucky there. Pull the tails around to the back. Push up, push this into place so it's right next to the other one. Pushed a little too far, pull it out. Constantly paying attention to the pattern that you're making. You don't just follow rules of how many times you wrap around and then go to the next stick. You pay attention to how you're laying it down right next to what you did before, to that space in between. Then you make little adjustments with your fingers, with your thumbnail. Look for that perfect texture of the yarns straight, lined up next to each other. Don't just space out, wrap around without paying attention to what you're doing. Constantly pay attention. That's part of the meditation of making these. Got to pay attention. The more attention you can pay, the more you make your little adjustments, the more perfection you're going to have in your work. And that perfection makes a huge difference over something that's got big gaps in the yarn that's slack, or like somebody sent me a picture of recently. He went on without wrapping around the stick at all and left a loop sticking out. Pay attention to your work. Twice around, hold it, push in a little bit there, onto the next stick. Look and see how it lays down. Looks good. I shove it up a little bit. Also, we just are up to our 1-inch notch, so we're seeing that, yes, we're reaching equally on all the stick ends on those notches. Just automatically making little adjustments. I'm looking to see that this is a 90-degree angle and that the yarn is equally advanced. It's made this symmetrical diamond. A lot of things to pay attention to, but it's worth it. You want to do it right. Okay, I'm going to tie this off temporarily onto the next section.